We are so excited this afternoon to have Colin Milde and Kyle. What's your last name?
Henensmith.
Henensmith with us this afternoon. They just drove down from northern New Jersey to put up this beautiful new Sprinter. And Colin, what was your first impressions here when you got here today and saw this
What
gem?
took me so long? Holy mackerel, man. I should have bought this 5 years ago.
I don't think we even made it 5 years ago.
Well, last
But
year.
yeah, right. What impressed you most about it?
Ease of operation. I'm old, and I've been doing this for 40 years, and I'm so tired of getting this stuff in my face, in my hands, trying to stick my finger in the start, well, they don't call them start cleaners anymore. And now everything's right there. The hose is heavier, and now it's all electric.
Right. It goes in and out all by itself if you push the right buttons.
Kyle's been doing this quite a while, too.
Yeah, Kyle, so what were your impressions? I mean, Colin has seen, I've visited him a couple times. He's seen this basic unit. Of course, this is the latest, greatest version of this. You'd never seen it. What are your initial impressions?
Just about the same as him. I appreciate the cleanliness and the efficiency of the whole thing. As he said, the stuff we got is barbaric in comparison. No offense.
And you got some tools that you didn't know anything about. You were just introduced today. We were talking about the inject a little bit.
Yes,
What are your
correct.
initial thoughts about that?
Oh, that's pretty awesome. I couldn't even tell what it was initially until you explained it, and I was like, oh, there you go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you can't wait till it gets a little warmer and you can try some of these toys out, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. A couple months.
Very good. Colin, you already own plant healthcare equipment. As you said, you've been doing this for decades. How do you think this particular unit is going to change your business?
For one thing, when Kyle pulls up, it's just going to look like, oh, here's the plant healthcare guy instead of rather here's the spray guy.
More professional.
We do happen to use quite a variety of material, trunk injections, canvas stat, pretty much everything what I think is best for the. And now rather than have it stuffed in the toolbox on my truck or stuck in a toolbox where the hinges are rusting where I can't lubricate them, it's all stainless steel and it's all going to be right here. And Kyle's going to be, oh, I don't have a trunk injection, I'll have to come back. No, he'll have it right here.
This is designed. You make one trip and you do everything that needs to be done, and you make as much money as you possibly can without making a return trip.
And while I'm familiar with the soil injection stuff, I wasn't that familiar with it. And the 10 minutes you spent on the different material, like I didn't know you could soil inject canvas stat. And then again, we get this, I pour it all over, it splashes all over my shoes and stuff. This too. And then we expose the roof flare, which we still might do.
Right.
But now we don't have to. I can go back with it. I can make it an air spade, and now it's a separate billable thing, rather than getting down there with a trowel.
Right.
And plus, it's a lot more accurate, rather than just kind of.
And you'll find out, particularly in the height of the IPM season, if you had a lot of extra work, and one of the feedback that we're getting about the inject, you can actually book a lot more soil injection kind of work and get it done than you could with just using a standard hydraulic spray system, because you just get the work done so much faster with that.
Bacterial leaf scorch and leaf leaf disease, they're both, the major players are recommending P, which would be already in your fertilizer, but that could be a soil injection too.
Yes.
Which I hadn't really thought of.
Well, you're going to find out all kinds of new things that you can do with the kind of tools that you have. You're going to want to go back and read some of your labels over again and see that there are some alternatives like soil injections where you may have thought, you could just use bark sprays or something like that. And of course, we're providing not only the injection system, but we're providing the backpack sprayer that you can use to do all your bark sprays, but you can also hook it into your inject system and have a super duty 4-gallon unit that you can do, way far away or all kinds of other applications you have no way of doing now. So, we're really excited for you. We think it's really going to make a big difference in your organization. and we're going to be looking to talk to you again sometime in the future.
I have one more comment.
Yeah.
I bought one truck, and obviously you sell multiple units to bigger companies, and the amount of effort you've put into it, we've just been very thoughtful. We both appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I appreciate it. I remember last time I was up to see you, and I said, Colin, did we forget anything? And he said, I can't think of anything. Is that right, Colin?
No, it was very thorough.
Well, we're very excited for you. We just really hope that you're going to get the kind of productivity and the profitability out of it that we think is possible.
Plus, you found this truck when there weren't any trucks available.
Well, that is true, and this is the nicest Sprinter we have ever sold. This is really
I
nice.
say that to all the girls.
So anyway, any final comments, Colin?
Just thanks. Looking forward to warmer weather.
Everything's appreciated. Very informative. Very professional. I'm excited to get
Good
going.
solid training. You feel you know what you're supposed to do now.
Oh yeah.